I'm here with Polina Shemanova, star of the Syracuse Volleyball team. Polina, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
So we're recapping the season. At the end of the day, you guys finished 12-13, 9-9 in ACC play. What do you think about the season?
Yeah, I think we started not that good as I expected, but I think it was the lack of the games in preseason, like tournaments and stuff. But I think we finished pretty strong, and that's a good season.
Especially towards the beginning, I remember you and Coach telling me it's a very young team. We're still trying to get our feet under us. A lot of freshmen. How do you think the freshmen actually developed when it was all said and done?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. As we've talked with Coach before, we lost our 6 seniors, and that's a great loss. But I think freshmen did a good job when they getting into the team and trying to build this chemistry and all this stuff. So I think they did a pretty good job, and during practices they helped a lot.
You lost a lot of star power in the middle last year with Santita and everyone else, so the freshmen really had to fill the void. That was a big problem for you, especially early on as a team, but Marina stepped in and played so well in the middle. Marina Markova, the freshman from St. Petersburg, what did you think of the way that she played and filled those shoes?
Yeah, I think it was a great start for her as a freshman, and actually she played as an outside hitter before, so that was kind of a great switch for her. But she did a great job, yeah. And that's so sad that she was we lost her in the middle of the season because of her broken finger. But yeah, she did great.
There were a lot of turning points in the season, and Marina's injury was one of them. What was the temperature of the locker room? How were you guys feeling after losing such an important player?
Yeah, of course it's hard, especially when we lost such a great middles last season and we finally found Marina and bomb again, and this happened. So yeah, that was rough, but we didn't have an option, so we tried to do our best.
And you did do your best, and Abby Cassiano, Dana Gardner, they all played pretty well in replacement of Marina. What would you say to that and how the team kind of kept on filling the void that kept on emptying?
Yeah, I think they did a great job on blocking, especially the last games. There was a pretty high percentage compared to the previous games, and they keep improving themselves. Yeah, I think that's good.
Going back to Marina, what's your relationship like with her, not just as a captain, but from one St. Petersburg native to another?
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny because we were playing against each other in different clubs, so we're the big rivals every year, and honestly, I was oh my god, no, I don't want to play with Marina, because they were the best team in the city, and I was but I also want to take a revenge and stuff like this. So being here together is kind of fun because we played some games for our city team, for St. Petersburg team when we went to a Russian championship. We played together there, but here it's completely different and it's kind of fun.
First team All-ACC. 5th in the nation in kills, and you shattered Syracuse records. What does that individual success mean to you?
Yeah, it's actually mean a lot for me, and I think I will just keep trying to do my best, and I'm really happy that this happening to me. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my best.
What's the ceiling for Polina Shemanova? What should we expect going forward?
I'll try to lead the team, especially being a captain on the team is pretty hard, but doing my best on the court and try to get as many kills as I can.
It was a small senior class. You're an underclassman, you were still the captain. What kind of position did that put you in, being an underclassman, having to lead a team of some players that are, quite frankly, older than you?
Yeah, actually I was pretty surprised when Coach chose me because, first of all, being an international on the team, kind of not as common, and also because I am not upperclassmen. Usually Coach chose seniors and people like this because they have more experience and stuff, but probably the way how I showed myself freshman year and how I'm doing in the court, and because we have many internationals on the team and I kind of know what their problems are and the concerns and yeah, I'm just glad he chose me and I'm trying to do my best.
So you have a lot of players from a lot of different places, Marina from your backyard, but hey, not everyone's from the same place. You have Yulia from the Ukraine, and how do you kind of mold all those different people from all those different cultures in one locker room?
I think it's a great thing that we have so many different people in the one team, and our team is pretty small compared to other volleyball teams. We've got just 13 people this season, and that's just been great that people have different cultures and you just learning different backgrounds, and even volleyball, like the volleyball rules back home, like for me and like for people from Europe, they're like completely different. Like for example, in Europe, you can't touch the ball can't touch the ceiling and all this stuff. Like libero can be the captain, libero can serve. Like there are many differences. And like when he first got here, like oh my god, like I would never say that. So that's kind of cool because like people share different experiences.
What should we expect from Syracuse Volleyball next year?
I mean, you also have to expect the best of the best. I think we try to build the chemistry and connection, and it's becoming like better and better. And I think at the beginning of the season it wasn't that good because, as I said before, we didn't play as many tournaments. But during the season, I actually can see how the team improved, and we'll just, go for it.
Polina, thank you so much for coming into the studio to recap the Syracuse volleyball season. Check out full coverage on CitrusTV.com.